position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Auburn will kick off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas A&M's offense will get the first crack at it here. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you...
Turning it on! Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Foundation of Aggie football built on toughness like that, running it like John David Crow back in the day.
And those Texas people are tough and rugged, and you know they wear their great outfits that you love to watch. But these Aggies, I think they're at their best when they got great running backs. And you've seen Spiller and A-Chain in recent history finding those game breakers, those game busters that can make big plays.
Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Armstrong. Good execution, they move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. A&M comes back out with another first down. Scanning the field, it's O'Neal. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Boy, that didn't take long. Racing down the field in the red zone in less than a minute. It's first and 10 from the 20. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
Not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Back to pass. He's got an open man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
Love the accuracy on that curl throw by the quarterback, putting it right in the numbers, right in the breadbasket of his wide receiver.
He'll set up to throw. And the heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Let's a fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Texas A&M. Made the grab in the end zone for the score. When they have something to cheer about here, this Kyle Field crowd is the most choreographed group in all of college football.
They've got so many chants and cheers that I had no clue about Reese until we visited, and you see it's choreographed, it's perfect together. And how about this choreographed start? Exactly how they drew it up early, getting this place going bananas.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They put together an 81-yard drive. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Auburn Tigers offense will take the field for the first time. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO'd. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Guys, let's chat a little big picture Auburn. They're the new #1 team in the country. What do they need to do to stay in that spot?
Well, and it's cool to see this team earn that, right? Like, they haven't been #1. They had to go get it on the field, and now it's got to stay on the field, Jesse. One game at a time. Don't get over our skis. Think about too many things in the future. Think about today.
Yeah, they've got to have a sense of urgency now, especially knowing with that #1 beside the name, they're going to get everybody's best shot. So
there he goes. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Tigers are on the move. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's McNabb. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on third down. Got a man, it's Cook. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. Auburn lines up quickly.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that fourth down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
These are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. You don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Wants to keep it in the air. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find...
Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. Quick pass on the fly motion. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, second and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Off the bootleg to buy a little space. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Under fire. Another incompletion on third down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them. Oh, he's got some space. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
If I'm the offensive coordinator, I am finding more ways to get this guy the football. I feel like he is just a home run waiting to happen. We saw it in his last game when he had over 100 rushing yards. He's almost at the 100-yard mark now.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Makes the catch on the left. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Trying to barge their way in. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Auburn.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Working that left side now. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Looking for more room. At the 30. He's at the... And he has taken it all the way back. Touchdown, Tigers. This D gave them exactly what they needed, not only with a stop, but with a touchdown.
Yeah, and finding ways to impact the game early in the game, just make impact plays, right? The defense wants to create sacks, create turnovers. Great job creating the turnover and getting points off of it.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Texas A&M offense goes back to work. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Trying to beat him to the left. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back to throw, it's O'Neal. It's complete. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Aggies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. And and the Aggies come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Really need to find a productive play this time on second and long. Wants to go up top. With the catch, it's Higgins. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Got him downfield. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. After another clutch third down conversion, it's 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football. Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollack.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Strong run there to pick up 4 and get it out to the 7. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll leave it with the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
The 12th man more than standing at the ready. They are bringing the heat on 3rd down. The give to the back. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. He didn't even give him time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
Makes the grab. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. A 3rd and long here. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting the touchdown. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Looking for the 1st down. Texas A&M lines up on 4th. He's looking to pass.
He had nowhere to... football. You could tell, surveying the field, somebody's got to get open to go make a play. Man, throw it up. Run it. Do something. You can't take a sack on 4th down. You got to give somebody an opportunity to make a play for you.
Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's a rich tradition of running the football at Auburn, from James Brooks, Joe Cribbs, Bo Jackson, Cadillac Williams, Ronnie Brown. They love to find a tough running back to feed the rock.
Such great history, such great lineage of ground and pound and great athletes. And it's just a physical mindset of Auburn. And they're always that team that wants to run the football.
Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Gives it on the option. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Zings it complete to the right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's McNabb. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Davidson. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease.
There he goes. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Tigers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
The 12th man putting a stamp on this game right now and bringing it on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the tight end. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, made great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. To the air, it's O'Neal. Got his man on the outside. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Bond. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Second time today they've been forced to punt. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So here comes the Auburn offense. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, oh, he's got some space. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. The Tigers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Fires to the tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. No huddle offense to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Nothing the receiver could have done on that play, guys. You're not expecting the ball to be thrown behind you like that, especially in the quick game.
And the Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Auburn lines up quickly. Looking for a man. It's McNabb. Quickly out to the tight end. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Down to the 18-yard line. It's 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He's got the tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. He'll keep it himself. He works his way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Powers forward. Touchdown, Auburn! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you?
The Aggies will kick it away to start the second half. He'll return it. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
Gets it past the marker. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the ground. He's got it again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Steps away. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
You know, one of the tricky parts with play action for a quarterback is that when you turn your back to the defense to sell the play fake, you have no idea what's going on behind you. You don't know what the coverage has become, and you don't know which D linemen have won their one-on-ones. The worst thing is...
He wants to take the top off. He's got it on the outside. There he goes to the right. Touchdown, Tigers! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Well, this offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second half. They take their first drive of the third quarter, march down the field and score. There is no end in sight for these guys.
Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Makes the catch. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. The offense set for a first down play. Back to pass, it's O'Neal. Just a short pass to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Now on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bond. Quick step and go. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Texas A&M back to work with another first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get...
And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Rumbles ahead for 6 and all the way out to the 16. The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Turning it on! They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back back-to-back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
The Tigers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's McNabb. They go to the wide receiver screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. From the gun, the ground game. Snowed under right at the line of scrimmage for no gain on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
All the way down to the 25-yard line, they move the sticks. It's 1st down. And the Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Wide receiver comes in motion. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. The running back takes his track off right tackle here. They drag him down behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that hasn't happened very often. He has had a tremendous night.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical.
There he goes.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. The give as they work on that clock. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Snap to the back. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. we have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. Completes the shuffle pass. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that third down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
Absolutely perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Mountain West this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. Wyoming was able to squeak one out in front of those home fans in Laramie. In fact, I think in the end, the difference may have been Cowboys Nation who will enjoy this win. A busy day in the Mountain West and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. It's runs like that that can really help your field position as they're up at the 35. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And the Aggies are facing 3rd and inches. To the ground to try to move the chains. He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. A&M comes back out with another 1st down.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
That's reeled in. It's Armstrong. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Ready to fire from the pistol. Dropping back, it's O'Neal. Finds the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. So now it's 2nd and long. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They played with great effort. They've gotten
intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return. The 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense putting points on the board. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's Bond. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the 1st down. The Aggies can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Here's a throw downfield late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
He wants a big play here late. It's a seam wide open. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
How about the bomb? The Hail Mary coming out, and the offense executes it great. They throw the ball deep. Where's the defense? Man, you know this ball is going deep. You know they need it. They got to have it. And the